everybody here on YouTube and welcome. We're playing the Streamer Showdown today. The showdown is triple Theros Flashback draft. The last card is a swamp, and we open a really cool card, Prognostic Sphinx. I remember being like pretty dope in draft. You can discard a card and again it's hexproof until end of turn, but you also are forced to tap it. When you attack, you scry 3 with this bad boy. So I think there's like a pretty good reason for us to be blue. Hey Kiba Tank, how are you? Block Constructed Superstar. It was funny because Prognostic Sphinx being like a 3/5 actually mattered a lot for block constructed reasons because it dodged a lot of the removal. Being like a 3/5 power flyer. I mean, it also has hexproof, but it didn't matter. We are passing some good red cards. Yes, we're passing Lightning Strike, which is pretty good. That's about it. I don't think Minotaur or Skull Cleaver is like that good. Hey Magic, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, Progfather, get in. Get in there. Daxus of Meletus. Daxus of Meletus can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. When Daxus of Meletus does combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library. You gain life equal to the card's converted mana cost. Until the turn you may cast that card. You may spend mana as though if it were mana of any color to cast that spell. I think I'm taking him too. This guy I remember being like not too shabby. Let's see what the situation is. Loading Ready Run is passing to us, which is why they passed Daxus of Meletus, I'm sure. I'm sure they're drafting some sort of like Hats red deck or something, and we're passing to MTA. Is this still a good news stream? I don't have any news. Why do people keep talking that I have news? I have no news. They're passing to Mr. Metronome, who's passing to, I don't know who's SWP. Is this Dave C? To Holy Shamgar and to Semulin. Oh, you have good news. All right, Martian Economist, tell me what's going on. What's good? What is good? Literally no white cards in this pack. Thassa's Bounty I don't recall being particularly good. Yeah, this pack is kind of a brick. I don't even know what I'd take. Nessian Courser, maybe? I mean, Agent of Horizons was good in its color. Yeah, Bounty is not a high pick. Maybe we take Agent of Horizons because this card was, like, pretty good. And if we don't end up playing Daxus of Meletus, it's just, like, not a big deal. Might just Harpy. Luis, did you like Harpy better than Agent? Lifelink is very good. Maybe we take the Harpy, and if we don't play Daxos, we don't play Daxos. Also, being in this opens us up to getting the, what's it called, Siren Ship Tamer or something. That card was very good. Took your set to find the timestamp. Ooh, very cool. Oh, Ninja, I know you streamed last night. How'd that go? Whenever you cast a spell that targets Triton Fortune Hunter, draw a card. That is pretty cool if, like, you get to do it. But I do remember Nimbus Naiad being, like, very good. I think Nimbus Naiad was better than Triton Fortune Hunter. So maybe we just take Nimbus Naiad. The card is very good. 3 mana 2/2 that bestows for 5 is like pretty cheap. Hi Wahoo, how are you? Trio says Nimbus, Windrake with upside. It is a good card. Maybe we do take that over the Triton Fortune Hunter. Alright, let's take Naiad. So we still don't know if we're going to be white or black. Now we're probably going to be black. Because taking a second Insatiable Harpy is pretty nice. Hey, afternoon, Bim. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How have you been? You guys, I went to a soup dumplings place for lunch to meet with a friend before coming here, and it was delicious. Went well. Got the new Nuzlocke. Gonna try to conquer Slay the Spire. Didn't go so well. Oh, it's okay, Ninja. You gotta fail a couple times at Slay the Spire before you conquer it fully. You never really do. You always get debated. It always seems like you're gonna Slay the Spire, and then they're always like, you are not strong enough. Ha ha ha. Oh, Return Phalanx is very good. I think I'd still let this go because it's kind of a multicolored card, and I take the Harpy and then hope to wheel the Phalanx. Sea Look Monster was good, right? He only attacks when you become monstrous. So, can't attack unless defending player controls an island. But when he becomes monstrous, target land becomes an island in addition to its other types. Yep, I remember liking this card. We're drafting a slower deck for sure. We would love a Return Phalanx in this deck. Because we have, like, good 4s and flyers, and our 5s are awesome. And this Taxus isn't looking like we're going to play him, but whatever. Yeah, I'm liking where we're heading, Molly. I think this is a good start. Good start for sure. So hype about getting paid to learn. I like it, Martian. That is awesome. Yes, Baleful Eidolon would be amazing. I think we're just going to take some Viper's Kiss here. We could take Canyon Minotaur, but that's like super medium. Sedge Father is very good. Viper's Kiss is okay. You can shrink some duders with it. There's a lot of X1s in like green and red. There's all the Satyrs are X1s. There's like the Harpies are X1s. The Flying Harpies, a 2/1 flyer for 3. You like Scourge March with Harpies? Oh, Scourge March is actually really nice with our Harpies. Maybe that's better than just like Viper's Kiss is pretty medium. All right, let's do that. It replaces itself, doesn't it? Yeah. Where's the head for this person? Like, this is just an arm. It's a disembodied arm. Where's the head? Is it hidden here in the back? Where is your head? Oh, boy. Return Phalanx. Perfect. And we might still be wheeling a different Return Phalanx, which would be awesome. Aww. Oh my gosh, Molly Viper's Kiss. That was so good. Also, Luis is mean. So mean. So mean. We could take Sea Lock Monster number 2. Like, Boon of Erebus is kind of dope with the Harpies. And I don't think Mnemonic Wall is where we want to be at. And Viper's Kiss might be okay, but Sea Lock Monster is kind of nice. You're drafting Theros, I presume? Yes, Draconis. This is the Streamer Showdown. So, I did tweet out, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Has LSV gone too far? Somebody needs to shot that, like, the has science gone too far thing with Louise's picture on it. We'll take Lost in Labyrinth, put it in the sideboard. What does this do? Target opponent reveals his or her hand, you choose an online card from that player's graveyard or hand in exile. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. I mean, I don't think I want Thassa's Bounty too badly, so I'll just take Intrusion. Cool, that sounds good, Draconis. I don't care for any of these. I'll take the big-butted centaurs. Nah, this card's okay, Trio. It's not like the strongest 5-drop you've ever seen, but it is like a nice swing between them not getting to play. Oh, Fleshmat Steed is not the worst. It's not good, obviously. And its foil definitely makes it better than the whole lot. I do like foils. I will admit I like foils more in person than online. Online it just has like a yellow tint. I get it looks kind of foiled, but that's different than when you and paper kind of like flicker a card around. Rage Blood Shaman, huh? Kind of just want to read the bones. Our last card is a Swamp. We could take Dissolve or Read the Bones. I think they're both pretty nice. We don't really care about the Coastline Chimera. I think card advantage is more important in this deck than a counter spell. Hedonist, we can do some sweet sacrificing. Chat's gonna want me to take Hedonist even if we're not red. Or sorry, even if we're not green. Leo, you want to take Dissolve? I think Read the Bones is better for us. I'm not 100% sure though. And then maybe we hope to wheel like the Scourge Mark out of this pack or something. Perforos, God of the Forge. That card was good. But like, there's no point to just hate it out of this pack, I don't think. Magma Jet also in this pack. Well, whatever red player is getting hooked up. It's loading ready run. They're getting hooked up. I bet they're red. Oh yeah, I'm gonna let loading ready run have it. I don't really care to hate draft it. I don't really believe in hate drafting too much. Yeah, I'm gonna take Triton Fortune Hunter and see if we can get there. I don't think this Daxus is happening. I'm gonna just put it like right here. I would be willing to bet a lot of money that LRR is red. Like, I feel very confident about that. Sea God's Revenge is sick. That card wins games. The one thing that makes me sad is that the Baleful Eidolon is here, and I kind of really want the Baleful Eidolon. We did not wheel the Phalanx, huh? We got a Phalanx, but it wasn't the one we were trying to wheel. So somebody else is in our lane. Loading run, ready run is red in the showdown. Never. Wedging Satyr here too. I want to take Sea God's Revenge. The problem is that I feel like we have a lot of really good late game between the Sealock monsters and the Prognostic Sphinx, Psychic Intrusion. But like, Sea God's Revenge is so freaking good. It's really hard to pass that up. Now we'll prioritize every low drop we possibly can. See, like, we got paid off here. Because, like, now if I hadn't passed... I mean, I would like to have 2 Baleful Eidolons, but if I had passed the Sea God's Revenge and then I had Eidolon and Tidalon, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I want the Sea God's Revenge. They are taking cards from the same packs here. Ooh, Lord, that was a good debating. I do not like when people try to do the, like, I'm gonna ghost for you, but that was good. I got debated. Nicely debated. Yeah, we got rewarded. We are getting paid off. Our mana base is kind of sketch. We're going, like, Insatiable Harpy into Sealog Monster, Prognostic Sphinx. Black, blue. Daxos, I'm sorry, get out of here. Shipwreck Singer's awesome. So is Farika's Cure. Man, Shipwreck Singer's amazing. That card also was just, like, such a good beater. Like, you would get to a point in the game where you would use sink all your mana into Shipwreck Singer and your opponents would never win. Can't pass the Singer, I don't think. God, but I'm passing a Farika's Cure. That Singer, though. Hemlock, yes, a slip of Hemlock is fine, but it's nowhere near as good as, like, Farika's Cure or Shipwreck. Alright, we're gonna take the Singer. I would love to pick up, like, another Baleful Eidolon or another Return Phalanx. Both of these cards are so good in this deck, because we just kind of want to stall until we play these, and then we'll have it pretty good. Like, our late game seems like it's going to be better than our opponents. It's funny, because we've gotten hooked, like, medium hooked up in this pack. We've had a lot of really good picks, and then we had, like, 3 packs that were just atrocious. Can we cut those? And Hemlock wasn't bad, but we can't pass Siren? I'm confused about what you're saying, Trio. Cure is not that good. I'd rather have Hemlock. Not in this deck, I don't think. Rescue from the Underworld was actually kind of sweet. But I kind of think we want Temple of Silence just to scry. Yeah, I'm not cutting the... Obviously, I don't want to play the horse, but I'm not cutting it yet. We don't have enough playables for me to do that. think I'm just taking off-color Temple. We don't need more 5s. Gainsay is like pretty nice, but it's just definitely sideboard, and this is just like a nice Scryland. Return Phalanx, hello. It does splash Daxos, I'm not sure if I'm playing it. That is TBD still. If we somehow get like 2 free sources, I might play it. But getting the Phalanx here is awesome. Okay, I really like how our deck's shaping up now. We might be able to cut this horse now. It's pretty bad. I don't even know which deck wants this horse. It's so bad in every archetype. This, ooh, the Sentry of the Underworld is a pretty good card. Problem is it's kind of hard for us to cast. Theros is sweeter than I remember. How's Denver treating you? I'm not in Denver yet, Mung. I didn't move until the end of the month. Yeah, but Chiyo, I don't think I actually want to splash it. Sentry is better than Dax in the deck. I think I'm going to take it just because there's nothing else for me, but... Systematic with the 2 months. Thank you.
2-month anniversary? That isn't impressive at all. I'll work on it. I have been watching your content for a bit now.
Thank you so much, Systematic. I appreciate it regardless of how long you've been subbed. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I hope you're doing awesome today. I think we're just going to take another Scourge Mark here. Seems pretty easy. Just tuned in. Did the Streamer Showdown actually start? Yeah, Robo. This is the Streamer Showdown draft, actually. And our deck is in... Our deck is underway. I like where we're heading. Volpine Goliath was like pretty good if I remember. And we're not playing any of these other cards, so take Volpine Goliath out of rotation. Hiya, Alicia. How are you? Hiya, Chicken Kinders. It was 3 Central, Robo. It was 1 Pacific. Scourge Mark's okay. Scourge Mark is kind of sweet with the Harpies. Can you imagine if we ever send a Sealock monster into the skies? That's gonna be sweet. Oy, both of these are pretty bad. I actually think Scholar of Athreos is like pretty good. And I definitely am not playing another Fleshmat Steed, so I think I'm just gonna take Scholar. I am not at my new place now. I didn't move until the end of the month. This is just my old place without any decorations. None of these. I'll take a Decorated Griffin. Just a dead cupcake wall. Gaby just hates subs, so she took down the stars and cupcakes. Dude, Scholar is really good. Like, I'd much rather play Scholar than even, like, Sentry of the Underworld. I think Scholar is decent. But we would need to get a... See, now I'm, like, way more inclined to try to make the Scholar happen. I think the Scholar is very good. How'd they decide that Theros was the format that they wanted for this? Aeondale, they always just do whatever the new format on Magic Online is, and this... That's not terrible. Oh, hello. Hello. What's going on here? What's going on here? Shipbreaker Kraken, 6 mana, 6/6, monstrosity 4. When it becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during controls are untapped for as long as you control a Shipbreaker Kraken. This Kraken is thick. This Kraken is quite good. This pack is good for us. Disciple of Phoenix would have been kind of sweet. What's Crack-a-lackin'? The Grave Crash Giant is not bad too. Alright, so we're gonna take the Shipbreaker Kraken. I don't even care about what else. But we should now try to pick up a Traveler's Amulet because I would really like to play the Scholar of Athreos. If Scholar were black and Splash were white, like the activated ability were white, it would be so perfect in this deck. Yeah, I remember this card being a bomb, so we cannot pass this. We have a lot of really good top end. I don't know if I'm going to be playing Psychic Intrusion. Also, wait, Loading Ready Run passed me a Stormbreath Dragon? What are they drafting if they didn't want it? That is surprising to me. And we don't get a Traveler's Amulet or something? We're not playing Stymied Hopes. We're not playing any of these cards. We could take a Crackling Triton, but that sounds terrible. Yeah, I think I'm going to take just Stormbreath Dragon, because there's nothing I can take here. I could take a Glaric Heresy and put it in my sideboard, but I'm still probably not going to sideboard that in, so... Yeah, okay, peace. Yeah, that pack is blanks. I don't look. I'm not usually like a person who condones hate drafting, but the pack was just blanks for us anyway. And in this one, we're actually drafting the pod, so if we don't take the Stormbreath, we could potentially face the Stormbreath. Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, huh? This pack is kind of breaks too. Loathsome Cato. I think we just take an Asphodel Wanderer and be kind of sad about it. Like, the Triton Fortune Hunter is not amazing in our deck. We can put Scourge Marks on it, and that's it. Oh, Baleful Eidolon on it. Nimbus Naiad on it. Maybe we do take the the Fortune Hunter, because I don't think we're playing Asphodel Wanderer. No, it's not that it's morally wrong, Clone. It's that it's not, like, really that good. Like, the EV of hate drafting is not very good, but... Catoblipos? No. Catabula blah 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 blah. Alright, I'm gonna take Triton Fortune Hunter. This pack is hot garbage. Centaur Battlemaster, I remember, was not very good. Like, I know you only needed to target it once for it to be good, but I feel like it just died all the time. Hippocamp is so bad. I think that might be Black Louise, because I'm not getting past anything. I feel like I'm getting cut. Felhide Minotaur. Stupid. Stupid. How do I get started streaming? I actually made a guide for how to stream Magic Online Draconis. If you go to my profile below, I have a thing there that... Oh my gosh, I really do think that they are black-blue. They might just be black-blue, straight up black-blue. Look at how much green is coming our way. And there's been so much red, they passed the Stormbreath Dragon. So they're not red and they're not green. So I guess we just take Amulet here, but we're pretty sad about it. I have a Gaby guide. Enthusa is good. We're not getting there on the Enthusa, though. Do I take Amulet number 2 and just, like, go all in on... I don't want Daxos, but we could play this. Yeah, Dreamy. I think they are black-blue. Triton Tactics is good, but I just don't... I don't know. It is really good with our Triton Shore Hunters. And we get to untap some stuff and get them good. Satiable Harpy can block and gain. I do have 2 fortune. Alright, fine. Let's take Triton Tactics. I don't think that we need more than, like, this Traveler's Amulet. Maybe the Opaline Unicorn. Maybe the Opaline Unicorn is exactly what we were looking for. Because, like, we are not going to play... Where is it? This Felhide Minotaur is just straight up garbage. If we take Opaline Unicorn, Temple of Silence, and Traveler's Amulet... You guys think it's Akuya's form? I actually think it's the horse. Like, our creatures, a lot of our creatures already have evasion. I'm going to take Opaline Unicorn. I think I'd rather be able to play these 2 consistently than try to, like, make something else work. Yeah, exactly. Good 5s and good 6. Also, I'm splashing white, Luis. I'm playing the Scholar of Atheros. So... I feel like Acreos form is more if you want to like try to cheese your opponent out of the game. And it's also a ramp and fixing. Mnemonic Wall or... Not Sentry, not that Catabulabulabulas. Could be Benthic Giant. I'm not going to play Daxos. I don't think our deck wants Daxos. I'll take Mnemonic Wall. Well, here's the Acreos form. But I think actually we'll take Disciple of Phoenix. When it ETBs, target player reveals the number of cards in his or hand equal to Devotion of Black. You choose one of them. That player discards that card. This card was strong. This card was good. I think it's better than Acreos form in our deck. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take it. This card's good. We don't care about this. This card's super annoying to deal with, so let's take it. Oh. Is there a chance we board and stymied hopes against someone? Maybe. I guess we'll take that. Asphodel Wanderer or Breaching Hope. And we're definitely not playing this card, so I guess Asphodel Wanderer, but to the side most likely. Lost in Labyrinth. D-Zinger! Thank you so much for the first time sub and welcome to the Brood. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I truly appreciate that. Acreos and the Lifelinker and GG. Well, the Lifelinkers already have evasion, so... And they already have a bullseye on their head because they're flying in lifelink. Pack 3 was not good for us, no. Don't think we're playing Asphodel Wanderer. Don't think I'm actually playing Psychic Intrusion. Let me put the Temple to the sideboard real quick so while we make the deck. Fleshmad Steed is pretty shitty. And... let's see, what else are we cutting? I think I'm cutting Psychic Intruder. I feel like you didn't believe in the heart of the cards enough, Gaby. Really, this was our fault. I feel like... seems like LR switched up to UB part way from what I've gathered. I would consider a very real chance that they open Ashok, maybe a pack 2. Maybe. I feel very strongly that LRR is at least below. Oh, that's true. Amulet is land. You're right. So I didn't have to take the last thing out. Let me put Amulet here real quick. Temple of Silence also. So this is 23. Yeah, I mean, this is the deck. No, yeah, I know. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know Defo. This is just good, true for anybody to keep in mind. But I'm assuming that the people who are speculating as to what happened didn't actually see what Loading Ready Run drafted. We will get to find out eventually, you know? I think 771 is good. We get to have... I said pass and Perforos and they pass us a Stormbreath, so... that's too good. So I think 771 is good because this will mean we have 1 Plains, 2 with Temple Silence, 3 with Traveler's Amulet, 4 with Opaline Unicorn, which is pretty good for those 2 Scholar of Atheros splash, and then 7 Islands, 8 with Amulet, 9 with Unicorn, 7 Swamps, 8 with Temple, 9 with Amulet, 10 with Unicorn. Yeah. Sounds pretty reasonable. The last question is, do we want to run the Psychic Intrusion? Because I'm not I'm not super into that card. I just looked at LR stream. It is true. They have magic cards. Okay, chat. This is the last question. Do we run the Psychic Intrusion? I'm not sure if we need it. Can swap it with a Sentry? Oh, of the Underworld? No, but that increases our white splash, so I don't really want to do that. Hey, thank you so much for the first time sub, and welcome to the Brood. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream. I just looked at our stream. They have to play at least 40 cards at 0, which will be lands. You guys are in for intrusion. All right, so this is our deck then, if that's the case. Let me take a screenshot of it so we can reference it as the draft goes along. I actually like where we ended up though. We did we got a little hose in pack 3. Like we wouldn't have needed to splash if we had gotten more cards in our colors. But we do have a lot of good stuff going on here. Also, do you guys think the mana base is right? I don't think we need to change anything there. We're doing 7-7-1. But it ends up being like, in actual sources, ends up being like 10-8-4. Hey, Rocket! Rocket, welcome to the Brood. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. You're a full-fledged snake now. Can't ever really complain about ending up in Esper. I do agree with that. I do like Esper a lot as a shard. It's good. My reliable source told me they have drafted mono artifacts, 39 Traveler's Amulets, and 1 land. LRR open profane precision. You will lose to it again. Judge! Actually returning? Oh. You know what I've thought about Rocket? And I've seen a lot of people talk about on Twitch. I kind of wish that they show cumulative months that you've been subscribed to a channel as opposed to a streak. So that way if you, for whatever reason, because like there's many reasons why you wouldn't sub, from all the way from like life happens and you shouldn't be subbed to like the random unsub bug so you get unsubbed for no reason. If they just showed you the total amount of months that you have supported the stream as opposed to like the streak, then people wouldn't lose their streaks and then there wouldn't be like feel bads about it, you know? I actually think that would be a pretty good change. Egg, thank you so much for the 8 months. Welcome back.
Woo. I get to catch your stream before bed.
Yes, awesome. Egg, do you like our deck? Tell me. I missed a month while you were away. I think I had 8+ more not counted. See, that's exactly it, Wahoo. Like, if you could just get collective total number of months, I feel like then if you, for whatever reason, ever miss one, like, you can still go back to supporting the stream and then still have, like, your total... Because, like, I actually had one that I lost today that I was pretty sad. It's a streamer called Dead Pine. And he streams mostly, like, PUBG and Minecraft. But he plays Magic. And he used to stream Magic, like, a long time ago. And I had been subbed to his stream for a year. And I think I hadn't, like, popped into his stream in, like, a month or so. And so today I popped in and immediately I saw that my sub badge had run out. And I was like, this is weird because I already had, like, the year-long subscriber badge. And then I went into my subscriptions and I saw that I had been unsubbed from him. And I've actually noticed, like, the same thing happened to me with Kenji, where I've been subbed to Kenji for, like, 2 years plus. And then one day I showed up on his stream and I chatted and I didn't have the sub badge. And I was like, what is this? Because I was subscribed to them with credit card. So it can only be the, like, unsubscribe bug. So with Kenji, I actually got it in on time and then I kept the streak. But it is pretty annoying when you lose it. Don't want to be the devil's advocate, but I think that is not good for Twitch because some people make more efforts to resubscribe just for the streak. And that way they won't make as much money. It would be great for others, though. I mean, like, ultimately what benefits the streamers also benefits Twitch. It's not like a mutually exclusive thing. Or maybe somebody just a returning sub for 1 month before your sub goes back to adding your original. Yeah, that would be sweet, too. Like... Obviously, I'm not saying that that's, like, the easy fix and immediately how you should do it. I just think that there are ways to do it so that you don't, like... It is pretty feel bad when you had a really long streak and you lose it for whatever reason it is. Love the Grizzlebrand in the background. Yes, I have Grizzlebrand and the Deck and Stone in the background. And they're ready to travel. You can see that the corners have, like... edges that I have put on them so that they don't get too banged up while they travel in the truck. Keep meaning to look. Is there a way to put a bunch of money in your Twitch account so you don't have to bill you each month? Yeah, I don't think you can do that, Sliver. They did change something today. They changed it so that you can see who you're subbed to and how you're subbed to them. So like if you're subbed via PayPal versus the people you're subbed to via credit card, and you can make the updates that way. So it's like easier to see all your subs. But supposedly the like resub bug has been fixed, is what they claim. Ruined Balloon! Ruined Balloon, why are you a Ruined Balloon? That's a really funny username, I really like it. Ruined Balloon, welcome to the Brood. You're a full-fledged snake. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you for supporting the stream. I feel like you could give both a total number and current streak. Yeah, that would be sweet too, if there were a way to do that. Like, at least give something to that. Because I'm not gonna lie, I am tilted that I lost my streak to Deadpine. Like, I used to be a year-long sub, and now I'm back to the initial badge. That is kind of feel bad, right? And there's 3 total people that I got unsubbed from. I got unsubbed from Ilian Cam. He streams Magic and Eternal. I got unsubbed to Deadpine, and I got unsubbed to Kenji. So that's like a really sizable percentage of the people that I have subs to that just got canceled out of nowhere, you know? Feels bad, man. Shima, hey, how are you? Welcome. No, this is not my new place. I don't move until the end of the month. So I am here for like a week, basically, and then it's just the background looks so different because I already took it all down. But I'm here for another week, and then that's when I'm flying out. And then I think I'll be streaming out of like Luis's place for a week, and then eventually my stuff will show up, and then I can set up my stream room. Yay! You told me that you got unsubbed to you by accident, but it was intentional. Luis, I did not unsub to you. I have a really long streak on your channel. I've been unable to use my Twitch Prime sub since December, so that's cool. I also wish that they could tell you when you're running out of your Twitch, like when your Twitch Prime sub is ready to be used again. Like, they don't make it easy for you to see that. Dizzy DTC with a first-time sub. Welcome to the Brood. Thank you so much for joining us. You are officially a snake. Enjoy the emotes, my friend. Alrighty. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're fighting to the death with Loading Ready Rain. They are black-blue. I'm calling it. They're black-blue. To the death! Okay. We don't have blue here, but we do get to play a Return Phalanx, and if we draw another land, we get to play Raid the Bone, so I think this is, we snap it off. It's just because they don't want you to dish out free money to streamers. I think it's naturally a profit company. Can't fault them too much. I'm not faulting them for it. I just wish there were a way to do that. Swamp. All right, they're about to play Island. Oh, green. They're not blue. Okay. Interesting. I think we just want to raid the bones. We could play Shipwreck Singer and start attacking. Target creature an opponent controls attacks his turn if able, and then attacking. Because we can't ever force the Voyaging Satyr to attack into us. And it's not like, yeah, I think I'm just going to play the Singer. I don't think we need to draw cards right now. We'll just do it later, and I'd rather develop my board a little bit. What's going on, Lord? How are you? We'll read the bones in a little bit. The bones currently do not have any reading to be done. Things are looking good. Bones are necessary. Hi, Freddie. How are you? Hey, Steph. How are you? Welcome. I call Bull Hunky. They passed us. Oh, they passed us so many green cards. Also, where were all the blue cards if they were passing? This means that maybe like the person next to Loading Ready Run might have been blue, because we saw no blue in Pack 3. We did not get the hookup. No hookups for us. Yes, Lord. This is the Streamer Showdown. We drafted a pretty sweet black-blue deck. In fact, we are about to play an Insatiable Harpy. Read the bones, Duke. It's funny because people kept saying that all the time. He's just like, nobody says that. And now people just do call him Read the Bones, Duke. As always, we'll spoil it if you don't face that opponent. Sounds good, Ninja. I'm pretty great. The room I'm in right now for treatment... Oh! That's nice. Hey, what up, Pun? How are you? Welcome to the stream. They're gonna go Pelucranos. Okay, I thought there was a chance they were thinking about Pelucranosing. Scourge Mark is not too shabby, especially not on this Insatiable Harpy. Whenever the other player goes in the tank, I can skip forward. Forgetting this isn't YouTube. Yep. How are you, the Captain Sauce? It's good to see you. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, Bun Possible. How are you? You ate the bones? You're only supposed to do that if you're eating the bone marrow, I guess. Bone marrow is pretty tasty, though. Sometimes draft does that. Had an FNM draft recently where I finished the turn, the guy next to me, and they say... Yeah, that does happen, Sliver. I mean, sometimes you just, like, don't see it in the cards, right? That is... Hello. Fancy seeing you here. I kind of just want to play... Oh. I could totally read the bones here to find a land and then Scourge Mark to put it on my Harpy and start swinging. And then I can find another blue source for Prognostic Sphinx. That sounds pretty nice. The one thing that I will say is that it is really nice if we have the Shipwreck Singer activation up so that when they attack, we can shrink their coursers. One of my favorite restraints has smoked... Yes, dude. Bone marrow is very good. Like, I mean, you could also get really badly cooked bone marrow, which is not great, but it can taste very good.
Lovely YouTube content. Wish I could watch you live more often.
Oh, thank you so much, Manfred. Well, I'm happy that you can catch at least one of the two. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, and welcome back for the 8 months. I do think reading the bones this turn is, like, pretty nice, so. I like both. We can keep both on top. 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 We can do that. Actually, we can just wait this turn so that they don't have attacks next turn, and then we can block with a Phalanx. We don't have to Scourge Mark yet. Yeah, that's like pretty nice. It means that they don't really have attacks next turn against our like return Phalanx. Yeah. This is a tap ability, right? Yep. I did not see it. Oh boy, what are they doing? That's unfortunate. Yep, I can't stop that from happening. Agnostic Sphinx. Card Story was the best thing I've read in quite some time. It sounds like it's pretty good, but a lot of you guys are mentioning it. So he tweeted that his card got stolen, and follow-up tweet he said, oh shit, all my magic cards were in the trunk? Ah! That is unfortunate. I'm gonna block one of them. Yeah, Kira in response to my Scourge Mark would have been awful. We got to keep the Harpy at the very least. What is this? This is big, whatever it is. I don't like it. Oh boy. Well, Sea Lug Monster blocks this, like, no problem. That was a really good draw, damn. If they have a time 2 feet or something, that's gonna be pretty annoying, but the showdown hasn't started. Yeah, no, this is the showdown, Sunny. We are in the showdown. This is the showdown. Oh boy. That sucked. Alright. Well, let's hope that they don't have another one. Wait, what is the punchline? Hold on one second. Where is part 2? Turns out that he drove to a store in the morning and walked back, and he forgot that he drove. Oh my god. That is incredible. Also, how do you do that? How do you not remember where you left your car? Wait, what's going on, Sonny? You've been trying to run uphill twice in the week and it's the most miserable thing on the planet. Dude, why are you running uphill? Try to run downhill. Except your car was stolen and the golf clubs were in the back in the second. Oh boy. So it costs 7 to monsters this thing? Fudge. Destroy target non-Gorgon creature and opponent controls. Their deck is sick. I do not want Traveler's Amulet. I guess we just play Prognostic Sphinx and... Because they're just gonna... Next turn they're gonna... Fudge. If we actually... Next turn they are going to murder me. If we Nimbus Naiad the Harpy and hit for 4, going to 15, next turn they monsters and kill this and hit me for 3, 4, 3, 8, 11, 12. And we put them down to... We can't raise. God, their deck is sick. No crying, just Monica. I don't even know what answers we have. If we Nimbus Naiad up the Sealock monster for 7, 8, 9, they still just kill this, right? And then I'm left with a Harpy and a Naiad. I think I'm supposed to... Yeah, actually, we have a kill here if this goes right. If we Nimbus Naiad the Sealock monster for 7, 8, 9 and hit them, they go down to 6. They kill my Sealock monster. So then I have a Harpy and a Naiad and then Scourge Mark. Oh, it doesn't actually kill it. So maybe with like... Alright, I still think this is what we're supposed to do, chat. This is bad, okay? Don't get me wrong. We cast with Bestow onto the Sealock monster, and then we attack with both. Hit them for 9. Then they attack us back. Oh, that's right. Monster can't attack. You're right. So my plan is just horrible no matter what. Okay. So I guess we're in the Prognostic Sphinx plan. We would be 1 damage short. We would need to draw like another Scourge Mark or something. And now we just can't even really attack, I don't think. Because they're going to blow this up and we're going to have to double block Prognostic Sphinx and Harpy onto Nemesis Immortals. Oh boy. Now we can't have 6 anymore because you discard a card that gain hexproof. It does tap it though. So they can remove it from combat. We're kind of just dead. We are in trouble, you guys. Yep. Felt like what was gonna happen this turn. Our pack 1 pick 1 was Prognostic Sphinx. I think if I'm them, I just swing out with everybody. Like, I literally would send with Voyaging Satyr too. We could eat the Nessian Courser and chump the Nemesis Immortals. Because now we're going to lose our Prognostic Sphinx, right? I think I need to take this away. And we're going to lose the Sphinx Arenas. But at least it stops the clock a little bit and I get to keep my lifelink or 2. Scholar of Athreos isn't going to save me. It does block this pretty nicely. And I get to drain also. So if I'm at 7 and I Nimbus Naiad this thing to gain 4, can we Scourge? Yeah, we can Scourge March and see what we draw also. And then I might just play Scholar of Athreos. Yeah, alright, so let's load it up. I think we race. Because we draw a land here and then we put this on here. And now Insatiable Harpy hits for 5. As long as they don't have another removal spell. I can just try to gain 5 and they're hitting me for 7 a turn. Alright, load up this Harpy. And then next year Scholar of Athreos blocks the Nessian Courser super nicely. We might be in it. Their deck is really good. Yeah, they're gonna send with everybody. Sure. Please don't have a... God damn it! Really? Oh my gosh. I guess we do Psychic Intrusion to see what they have. Like, we cannot beat Arbor Colossus, so... We had no opportunity to Psychic Intrusion is a problem. I'm gonna Psychic Intrusion now. I always say that that counts as a big whammy. The fact that it has reach and it's a 6/6 is unreal because like almost no creature can block a 5/4 flyer very well. Okay, we'll take Nylia's Disciple. Next turn they just destroy this. I get to keep a Nimbus Naiad and then I die anyway. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. What do we have to deal with this? Stymied Hopes is not insane. Yeah, that deck is really good. Could have gotten SIP? What do you mean the reservation? What you talking about? Stupid green giant, eat those vegetables. I think we might want to play Stymied Hopes. I don't know. Like, Psychic Intrusion is good, but it's very slow. Maybe the regeneration guy? I don't know. I don't want to do that. It sounds bad. I think Stymied Hopes is not crazy if their plan is to play just like insanely expensive. The problem though is they have a lot of like monstrous creatures, so it's not even like we're really catching them. Intrusion also gets cards in the yard. Wasn't there a SIP there? But we're dead. You have to spend mana as though it were of any color to cast that spell. I just did that to look at their hand. We weren't going to live through that turn. Stymied Hopes is at least some flavor with that last game. We don't actually have anything to board in, I don't think. None of these cards look good. God, their deck is so sick. Alright, let's just send it back in. Yeah, we're gonna do this. So, I think here we're gonna go for Triton Fortune Hunter and then Scourge Mark on it to draw some cards. No, actually now we won't. Now we'll just play Harpy. I mean, we might Scourge Mark. Gosh, them having Voyaging Setter is pretty brutal because Voyaging Satyr like gets them. They have a lot of really expensive cards in their deck, and that just gets them really close to them. This is kind of cool. If we Baleful Eidolon, this bestows for 5, so we can't do this yet. So let's go Insatiable Harpy right now. And then next turn we'll Baleful Eidolon, enchanting the Triton Fortune Hunter, which makes one blocker, Death Touch blocker, but also when it dies, the Baleful Eidolon gets to make another blocker, another Death Touch blocker against them. Like, we're just taking this. Oh my god, again that thing? We're just gonna still do it, I think. The same play. And then if this thing becomes safe, we might just like suit it up with a bunch of Scourge Marks. Alright. Oh no, I cannot. No, what is this? Is this just the ability? I think it's the ability. An Eidolon, I think, is something from Greek lore, yes. Wait, this is not enough to pay for the Gorgon, so what's going on? Doc, this is the first match. No, they have 6. This costs 7 to activate. Hey, Ben, we are playing... This is a Streamer Showdown. Really? That sucked. We are never gonna win this. So as long as they have the keepsake Gorgon activation up, I can't really load up any of our things. I guess we read the bones and then play a phalanx. Don't think we want either of these things. Eidolon is a phantom or specter. Yeah, I assumed there was like some sort of like ghostly thing. LLRT taught you never concede the opponent can get hit by AR lightning strike. That is a good life motto. I don't typically scoop. We were extremely dead in the last game though, if that's what you're talking about. Eidolon, Geist, Kami, and Ruzaka are all spirits. Yeah, this looks like some sort of ghost. Some sort of like ethereal being. The Baleful Eidolon did do work. We have a second one, right? A second one would actually get us out of this jam. That is what I'm looking for. I think we're supposed to block here. I think now our plan is to just load up the Scourge, the Harpy, like with all the Scourge marks in the world, and then just hope that that's good enough. Do I believe in ghosts? Nah. I believe that there's like some stuff out there that we don't know how to explain, but I don't think it's like ghosts necessarily. I like what I've done with a room. But impossible. It's really, there's like nothing here. This is the old stream room. There's just like no walls. Also, I think I'm actually gonna Temple of Silence first because what I draw here could really, really matter. Hey, son of a Mitch. Yeah, dude, I got punished for scrying first. I have to keep it. I think so, too. That is so good. That might actually be what we need in order to not die. Like, it does put this back in, like, it removes its monstrous counter, but we might need that to not die. Like, if they are about to play a stupid Arbor face. Hey, it's a Turwig, how are you? Well, yeah, maybe I just don't bounce it. It is only a 3-power attacker, to be fair. Nada. I'm good to Turwig. I guess we'll attack first. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was expecting Farika's Cure, trust me. Well, the Albion, we saw their deck, and they have a lot of really, really good cards against us, so I'm not feeling safe. They have a lot of things that like really own us. I'm taking that. Are they on air? Hello. That's pretty cool. Herrick says, just watched Paradoxical Vintage Deck video. I'm so happy you liked it, Henrik. I really enjoyed filming that with Luis. It was very good. Alright, we're gonna take a peek and see what's going on. Because we could just win here. If we attack with these two and then drain with Scholar. You live in a better place, the Albion. Wow. They scooped and didn't let us see their hand. So they were just on air? They must have just been on air. Or they had some stuff that just didn't interact with us very well, so they scooped instead. That was surprising. I mean, we still don't have changes, so let's send it in. Yeah, this is fine. Or a splash they didn't want us to see. We didn't see it in the first couple games, so we need to not draw more lands. Scholar of Atheros is like not terrible. Especially because we get to play him. Their deck is too OP to splash. Also, they're playing like triple colored cards, so I don't think they want to. Like Sip of Helmlock is double, Arbor Colossus is triple. This is Theros draft, yeah. What do you guys think about the Scholar of Atheros? I kind of want to keep it. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it. It also like blocks most of their Centaur coursers and stuff. Okay, no Satyr Wayfinder. That is good. Good start. Okay, that is fine. No more lands, please. Oh no. This is not a chicken stream. We're not here to let them... They're gonna freak his cure to... Oh. It was just a free attack. Alright. Ooh, hello. Hello there, my pretty. Do we just play Nimbus Naya just for the sake of it? Because they have this Agent of Horizons now, and they're gonna start... We could just trade with the Agent of Horizons if they attack with it. They do have a million ways to kill it, though. They do. No 6 land. Yeah, the lands suddenly start looking less bad. I think I'm gonna play the Nimbus Naya just to like play it. Cause I'm gonna be busy the next 2 turns. So I wouldn't anticipate having a chance to play Nimbus Naya until turn 7, which is kind of not where I really want to be playing Nimbus Naya, I don't think. Just tradesies? Alright, that was fine. Hey, return phalanx is not too shabby. Do we even attack with Scholar of Athreos? This Scholar is doing so much work. That was like the best top that we've ever topped in our entire lives. Like, they can't sip a Helm Lock this, and they can't... Like, all the removal that we've seen that kills a Prognostic Sphinx, they don't have access to the mana yet. I don't know. It's like just 1 point of damage, and I don't want to trade 3 for 1. In case they can remove my Sphinx somehow, so like, I'm just gonna let it go. Alright. So they have all spells in their hand. It's important to keep in mind. Second Scholar of Athreos, interesting. Let's just attack with this first. Hello. These are nice. Oh, we're playing the Kraken this turn for sure. Kind of want to keep all but the Triton Fortune Hunter. That one doesn't seem like it's going to do a ton. So I think I'm going to go... I want to draw the Harpy. And yeah, so I'm going to bottom this. And then I want to draw, I think, Eidolon Harpy. So, hold on, no. Top, other, or I want to draw Harpy first. Sorry, that's what I'm going to say. Put on top, put on top. All right. God, I remember how freaking bad it feels when your opponent connects with this Harpy. You're just like, I cannot win. You would love the 8th land. Using this is like big game. Yeah, Scry 3 is insane. They do not have double black right now, no. Reach is cheat. I think we just play out our hand. Oh, we could hit with Kraken, yeah. It's 8. Yeah, they're not gonna trade, so we can at least hit with Kraken, for sure. I can't monstrous yet, Louise. So I'm gonna play Island, and I'm just gonna like play my hand basically. I need to have monstrous is 8, so we don't have enough. Like extra Scholar of Athreos don't really do that much for us because we already get to activate the first one. So we could play like Insatiable Harpy and a Phalanx. Oh, we can't do both. We need to keep one thing for the hexproof. And we don't really want to play the Harpy because otherwise it just monstrous it. So I guess we just play 1, 2, 3. We could Harpy pass. Yeah, that's true. I also have room to play the Scholar and keep the Phalanx. That's actually fine. Let's do that. I can pitch the Phalanx to the Prognostic Sphinx. Well, now we can just suit up the Prognostic Sphinx and start bashing. Or... because then they're going to trade Arbor Colossus with a Sphinx. We're left with the Eidolon. Well, we put that on top, Louise. Yeah, I think we are bashing. Oh, would you guys suit up the flyer? I want to scry 3. I want to prognostic strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to scry. I think scrying is going to be big game. Also, we're going to time out. Another harpy. We don't want this. Scourge Mark replaces itself and we just suit up the harpy. They're going to trade for sure on the Arbor Colossus, so I think we can go top. Hold on. Top. Top. And then we get to draw the harpy. Sure. Alright, cool. Play Phalanx. Now it doesn't matter anymore because we don't have to hold anything. We actually kind of want black sources so we can start activating the scholars. Yeah, so next turn I think we're going to start attacking with Harpy and Return Phalanx, I think. We're not going to have a chance to play both because we don't have 2 black sources. So we get to play the Scourge Mark and ping one time with Scholar of Athreos. Like, we get to suit up this Harpy here. And we know we're drawing the Harpy. Oh shit, they have Pharika's Cure? That sucks. That sucked. Alright, this is getting in there too. We're gonna win off of Scholars, that's the plan. I don't think putting it on the Scholar is a good plan, Chuyo. I don't agree with that. Having a 2-4 on this board does stone nothing. This is game 3. Hey, Emmy. Welcome. That is fine. Alright, I guess we're not attacking to this board anyway. That's amusing. No, the sub alerts are working and I have not seen anything come through. It also wouldn't be a 2-4 death touch. What are you guys talking about? This just gives it +1/+0. Ugh. Alright, we're gonna start to drain them. God, that's so annoying! Okay, what do we want? Arbor Colossus. They have a Sedge Scorpion. Lash of the Whip. Nessian Courser. Sip a Helmlock, maybe? Shoot, I don't know. Lash of the Whip it is. Maybe I should have taken Sip. I just took Lash so that I would have an activation with a Scholar of Athreos. Our deck is good. The problem is we're going to time out. Yes. I think we have time to do this. I think we'll be fine. Getting a third swamp there was big game. Don't think we should let them have that. Don't even think I want to play that. I just want to activate the scholars as many times as I can. Yeah, we're just on the drain plan. We're gonna just try to drain them a couple times. Then Elia's Disciple was a real problem. God damn it. I think we have this. This is fine. We just take a hit from it. It's not a big deal. Easiest win of my life. Look, I think we're gonna be fine. If they actually are able to kill one of my scholars, it's not like it even matters that much because each one can do it as many times as it wants. Like, God, Scholar of Atheros is so good. I need a whip. Hold on. Whip it real. They have whip? No, they don't have whip. They need whip. Good luck, you too. 51 seconds on the clock. God, Scholar of Atheros MVP. This is not even like what our deck is doing, but somehow it just won the game. Chuyo, the priority was on them. Relax, Chuyo. You're a little worked up. Oh, they mean Whip of Erebos. They had Whip of Erebos too. They had Whip on top. Taste. Oh yeah, Whip would have Whip would have worked us. We couldn't win through Whip, no way. Their deck was so good. Their deck is better than ours, I'm pretty sure. Where are we drawing? Read the Bones. We could do that. Sea Log Monster was a good draw. So we were Read the Boning into Sea Log Monster Island. We bottom Island, keep Monster on top, then draw Disciple of Fenix, and then after that... I heard we would have never been Whip. I just got a text from them. Dude, their deck was sick. Their deck was really good. Alright, what's going on? No, I don't want to drop out. Sampy! 3 months ago, the Gold Viper. Sampy, you're so close. Thank you so much, Sampy. I hope you're doing fantastic today.
3 months to Gold Viper badge.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, Samulin. Samulin. We cannot keep this. This one's acceptable. MVP Scholar of Athreos. Literally can't get last. It's true. We are officially not last. We have done it, chat. Hi. Good luck. Have fun. Do we keep Phalanx? Phalanx does buy us some amount of time until we can... Yeah, I think it's fine topping the Phalanx. It is literally like one of the best things we can do if we are missing land drops, because it just buys us a bunch of time against whatever stupidity they have. This is the Streamer Showdown, yes. So we might miss a land drop or two, but I think we'll be fine. They're gonna have a hard time attacking into this. Oh, yeah, see, Phalanx is just gonna do work here. Alright. Cool, they don't have attacks. But they are making land drops and we're not doing anything. Yeah, if we draw lands, we'll be in good shape. We get to play a Triton Fortune Hunter. Who's in the showdown? Magic Online Twitter account posted about it. You can see it there. Land? Any lands? Nice. God, Return Phalanx doing work. Alright, if we draw some lands, we're in good shape. We need another swamp. Not quite, but now we're one away from Sealock monstering. I'm not even going to attack with Triton Fortune Hunter because we have Scourge Marks and stuff, so... We are kind of getting there. Topping Return Phalanx was... I feel good about it. Feels good, man. Okay, they are mana screwed too, so now they have a mountain. We're currently playing against Semulin, David. Cyclops is kind of annoying. Swamp? Oh, God. Cyclops is very good, Molly. Even just the threat of activation is quite good. Now they can attack and we can't do anything. We need a Baleful Eidolon, yo. Oh, shit. We can't beat that. Well, we just can't win. It's like... file for compensation. Bottom Scourge Mark, I guess, and top island. Oh. This is not terrible against Elspeth, but we do need to figure out, like, a plan. See ya, lady. The problem is they can just play around it. Please tell me all the cards in Masters 25. How about no? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Molly. They can just not attack it, and then Like, you can force them to attack. We just don't have enough mana to do that. I mean, is there even a point of showing Samuel and more of our deck? Like, we cannot beat Elspeth. There's just no answer we have for this here. I can play my Insatiable Harpy to attack this, and they just keep making a bunch of 1/1 soldiers. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable. We can just scoop. Oh boy. Okay. We could try to stymie hopes that Elspeth. It doesn't look like they... Like, it's not a monstrous deck with a ton of activated abilities. We might just be able to sniper. Psychic Intrusion to take Elspeth away from their hand. Like, we just don't have... I don't even think I really want to play Stymied Hopes. I wish I had Negate. Where's our hero's downfall? Why not play Daxos? It's not really what we're trying to do in this deck. 3/3 flyer? 3/3 flyer? Which 3/3 flyer? You and flyers are gonna spell, and the 3/3 is a perfect size. Oh, the Sentry of the Underworld? Yeah, that could be worth it. We would take out, let's see. Oh yeah, Disciple of Fenix is good if we are able to make them reveal. I think I'm gonna cut a Triton Fortune Hunter. It's like only medium in our deck. I think we have the mulligan in this hand. We're on the play, and if we don't draw 2 lands in the next, like... Obviously, the Harpies are pretty good against Elspeth. Maybe we do keep it, but if we don't draw exactly 2 lands, we are just drawing so dead. Would you guys keep this hand? It's like pretty dicey. It is good. If we draw 2 lands, I like our hands. Else he would snap this off. I don't know if he would actually. He is greedy. He does like keeping greedy keeps, but... Yeah, I think this is like a mull to me too. It just doesn't do anything if we... Oh boy. This isn't that much better. We're keeping this one though. We need to scry Swamp to the top. Yeah, not doing anything until turn 4 is just like... Seems like a death sentence. I'm not as brave as Elzevy, and neither am I. Okay, now we need to draw another swamp and we'll be okay, I think. That's not bad. Well, let's get aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. It was a lot of payoff, Molly. I do think that all the flying lifelink is like super nice. All right, we're not attacking anymore. Nimbus Knight is not terrible. We do need lands. We would like a third land. Or sorry, a fifth land and a sixth land. Because we don't really get to... I guess we'll just play this if we don't get to... I think I am supposed to block here. I mean, now I'm just gonna play Opaline Unicorn. Kind of feel like they have a removal spell. They don't? Is their hand just Elspeth? They kept Elspeth and not enough lands. Oh my freaking god. That sucked. Land, please. Yes. It was kind of a land. I think we for sure had to play the Opaline Unicorn there. Even though we got super punished. I think if we had gotten a land, we might have like suited up the Harpy. Their deck is good. It's kind of awkward for us. David! David, thank you so much and welcome to the Brood. I hope you're doing wonderful today. Okay. Do we actually want it? I think we'll draw lands eventually to hit the Monstrosity, so I think we bottom this one. We just want 6 for the Kraken. And this is Menace. So I think we just play the Nimbus Naiad without enchanting so that we can block this Perforos' Emissary. No, we did not beat that Elspeth. We didn't even come close to beating that Elspeth. What do you think, chat? Oh, they have Elspeth in hand for sure. They're just mana screwed. What do you think, chat? Do we try to double block this? Or is this just like the most bullshit attack we've ever seen in the world? We could just take it and start attacking with Nimbus Naiad. It is 3 versus 2, and they're at 15 and we're at 22. And we're about to play a Shipbreaker Kraken, and them two can double block this. I think I'm just gonna... Yeah. Just gonna let it go. Let it go. I'm just gonna start sending with Nimbus Naiad. They don't have very good attacks once I play the Shipbreaker Kraken. Block it with my face. God, if I try Psychic Intrusion, that would be so good. Gosh, they just drew another land. In 1 second, they're gonna have an Elspeth. We're gonna ban Elders, fine. Gets +X +1 television where X is the number of attacking creatures you control. This doesn't do it until 7. If they had another, if they only had 2 planes, we could have, I know I have 7. No, what I'm saying is, if they had only 2 planes, we could have turned... Oh, it's in addition. Oh, sad panda. That's what you guys mean. Do we just attack with everyone here? The problem is if I attack with everyone here, they just double block my Shipbreaker Kraken and I just probably lose. I wish I could mana screw with... Yeah, Woody, that's what I'm thinking, but gosh, they're gonna untap and play Elspeth, you know it. Pretty sure we're gonna lose. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Shit to break or crack it. No, it's just ship. Ship. Darius. We're gonna lose. They have it. I can feel it. I can just feel it. They've been mana screwed all game. They kept a really landlight heavy hand, and they have not played anything on like turns 3 or 4. Like, what do you think is in their hand? Albion, if we think that they have Elspeth in hand, this is the best thing that we can do now. It's to trade. Yeah, they have it. Look at these blocks. They totally have it. They totally have it. But they don't have the extra land. We know that because they would have been playing them. They hit their... Molly, how are you gonna beat it? They're gonna take down... I guess our Nimbus Knight... Don't play a land. Don't play a land. Do not play the land! Okay. I think they bricked, because if they hit a land, they would have played Elspeth minus... Yeah. They would have played Elspeth minus kill our 2 guys, and then we Nimbus Naiad, and then we kill their thing. Oh, are we racing? No, 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 no. This means they have it. This does mean they have it. No, 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 no! Land. Yeah, that's my read on the situation as well, Molly. Oh, we barely beat them, Luis. Their deck was sick. So right now, if we alpha, they have to chump. I mean, can we lose if we swing out and play the Scholar? We can only activate it once. If we attack, if we alpha, they have to block both of them. And then we don't die on the way back. Yeah, I think we are just alphaing here. This is really unfortunate. I mean, I guess maybe we're still alive if they don't draw land. But they are playing like they have Elspeth in hand. Well, there's a land. The monstrous Cyclops is not a problem. Here, when they attack, we just block the Laguna Bandalder, and this hits us for 9, but we still get to drain. So if they play Elspeth now and they kill this, we do get to get in there with Nimbus Naiad to... Because we're about to put them to 5, Nimbus Naiad to 4, 3. And then we need to Scholar of Athers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't have enough to survive. Like, we don't have enough to kill them. The drain is super relevant. Still, like, I had that happen yesterday. They for sure have Elspeth, though. Yes, but if they drew a land and didn't have Elspeth... Oh. But we're playing like they have Elspeth, because it... The way they've been playing also makes it seem like they have Elspeth. I rage quit my job back in November because the men told me that I didn't know what the female on the team did all day, threatened to fire me. Oh, weird. This has menace, so we can't block. Yeah, that's pretty dope, Ridgely. What happened here now? Oh, what do you know? It's Elspeth. Shocker. Can you guys believe it? It's Elspeth. Oh boy. I think so. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna go face and then play octopus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so they need something. Can't believe we're gonna lose to Rhea Dissolution. Oh my gosh. Also, somehow that the Savage beat there, you gain 3 life, which is somehow extremely meaningful here. I don't have the win, Aunt. What are you talking about? Aunt, read the cards, please. Oh man, this sucks. The ordeal is extremely tilting. We have to block it here, right? We're gonna lose a Scholar of Atherios, though. Hey, Amaz, how are you? Watching both in your simulation stream right now is riveting. This is Cheon's. We could not block, but, like, what's our out? We're gonna drain with Scholar one time. Like, there's nothing... We can't... We have to block. Like, what do we have in our deck that can actually get us out of this? We don't have anything. Pretty sure. I don't think we have outs. And I'm pretty sure we have to block. I'm pretty sure we're just dead. I mean, we're gonna see what we draw, obviously. Oh. Intrusion into Anger the Gods. This is almost good. Right, they just make more tokens. We do have an island. This one's an island. It's from the old Sealock monster. If it didn't make 3 tokens, can you imagine how good this would be? Bounce 3 things and scry. I think we bounced the, like, Cyclops, Soldier. They don't have an enchantment right now, so this doesn't even... I think I would end up turn monsters to see if they just make 3 tokens and pass. What's that gonna do for us, though, Woody? I think we have to scry into Intrusion and then try to find Intrusion, Anger the Gods, kill their thing, and then attack with Sealock monster. And I think we're supposed to bounce these 3. They'll alpha. I think the best bet is for us to try to find Intrusion, just based on our deck. I think it's to find Psychic Intrusion, and we have enough mana to do it all in one turn. Yeah, alright, let's just do this, this, and this. Like, here we can attack and then we take 1. I mean, we might as well. They're just gonna replay everything. All right, we have 1 draw. We can win if we actually draw Intrusion. We can do it. They are dead on board. But we need to literally draw Intrusion right now. I heard somewhere that Elspeth was not the worst in Limited. What are my thoughts? Elspeth is so good. Elspeth's too strong. I guess we just played Disciple. Show me what you got. We still had more action, damn. Damn, son. Elspeth could kill herself here. If she does actually do that, then we don't have outs anymore. Oh, come on. We were dead anyways. God, that was brutal. Oh my gosh, Elspeth's so good. Elspeth too strong, please nerf. That was such a beating. I feel like we were alive for like a couple turns there where if a couple of things went a little bit better, we might have been in it, but then it was not to be. None of that surely happened. We were fine. Lesson learned, kill Elspeth every time. Well, it was a turn where we were a land away from winning at one point. Yeah, if we drew the land and we tapped all their team, we just attack with Kraken and we win. At the pre-release, the guy across from me wanted to trade boxes before opening. Obviously, he opened a foil Elspeth. Hey, Scott, how are you? Was his deck solid? The rest of his deck looked like okay. It didn't look amazing, but obviously Elspeth is insane. So any deck, I guess Anger of the Gods is nice. So Anger and Elspeth. Then there were like a lot of creatures that died to Anger, so I don't know about all that. Outplayed. Why didn't we go face the one turn instead of Elspeth? Because they were going to block it no matter what. I think killing Elspeth there is fine though. Because Elspeth's about to get to a point where she can ultimate and kill our Kraken also. Elspeth and Anger plus ham sandwiches is a pretty solid. Yes, exactly. Like, you don't need a lot in a deck with Elspeth to make the deck good. Like, if you can get to Elspeth, you're just gonna win. I'm good. Calming down for my birthday yesterday. Very cool. Did you celebrate anything? Did you do anything cool, Scott? Yeah, Darius, but I really disagree that, like, I think in that spot, it is much better to not kill Elspeth, but actually try to go for the kill where we can actually kill them in 2 turns. Can I ask what you think about Jace? Like the Planeswalker, a specific Jace card, or what? Yes, the enchantment, when they killed our Nimbus Naiad, like, we were pretty dead there. I think so too, Louis. Some people are saying that we had a chance to... that we had a chance to kill Elspeth, so we should have gone for it, and I just disagree. I think in that spot, you actually just want to try to go for the kill. Missed connections, you open a full Elspeth at the pre-release. Yeah, it needed to be like, it was a double whammy, because it was a removal spell that also put the game out of reach. Because we still could have maybe gone there with a Scholar of Athreos. I like it, Molly. That's good. It's a super hard choice. The life gain was... Yes, the fact that it was both a removal spell for the Naiad and gain 3, because the Scholar of Athreos is a clock. But it's not a fast clock at that. Like, against loading ready run, the Scholar of Athreos sealed the deal, right? But if they had gotten Whip of Erebos, we could never beat them. I think trading with Scholar was a mistake. I think if you had it... I don't think that's true, Egg. Remember that we are at 8, so we take 1 hit from the Emissary, and we're at 4. The next turn, the Emissary is just lethal. Like, that sounds rotty to me. Right. Also, they have, like, the monstrous 6/6, the, like, the Cyclops. So now we have to deal with a creature that's going to be a 5/5 with Menace. But we're dead the next turn, Egg. Like, the thing that wasn't a problem the following turn wasn't a problem because we blocked. Like, it continues to be a problem on the board if we don't block. So it's not like you're looking at it from the perspective of, well, I wasn't gonna die to that, but no, we were gonna die to the other thing. We were gonna die to the Menace guy if we don't block it. There is no... One day you two will find a full Elspeth person and the slipper will fit perfectly. Hey Henry, how are you? We are on quest for not last in man. We are actually doing fine. We are... 1-on-1. So officially not last. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get something to drink and use the restroom while the people in this showdown are finishing up. But I will be right back. I'm gonna play on that while I'm gone. Peace. Yo, I have returned. What's going on in this thing? Looks like Loading Ready Run and Holy Shamgar are going to a game 3. God, that game was tilting. Alright, chat, we're gonna look at deck lists. Goldfish. You just gotta afford to find a place that a Fulminator mage is waiting for you. Ooh, that's cool, Crazy. What do you want Fulminator's mate? See ya, Molly. What is this deck? This is just like an old standard deck. What I actually wanted us to look at is that Grishol brand in Modern. I'm building up my options, but I'm thinking a red beam mid-range. I've seen some versions of that deck. I mean, having Fulminators is just good value, right? I play off the beaten path decks. I like off the beaten path decks. Turbo Zeros and Vintage Gaby says Arc. So, here's a question. I saw some versions of these decks are playing... Some versions of these decks are playing like a variant with... Maybe you guys can tell me more about it. Look at this Goryo's Vengeance deck. So this Goryo's Vengeance deck... Winter, we were 1-1 in the showdown. We won the first match in a really close matchup against Loading Ready Run where... We need to get pretty lucky to beat them, honestly. Their deck was better than ours, I think. And game 2, we played against Semulin. And I think we could have been in good shape to win, but Semulin was also an Elspeth in their deck, and Elspeth was just, like, totally unbeatable. So we were actually, like, one land away from winning one turn, and then the game slowly slipped away. It wasn't even that slow. It kind of, like, quickly slipped away. Technically, we are not last. Speaking of Grishol brand, what do you think of the Forbidden Orchard in the mana base? Why do you want that? Are you playing... Why would you want Forbidden Orchard? Are you happy that MTG is growing super fast in popularity in Twitch? Is it, Cryptic? I don't feel like it's been growing very much. Like, I feel like it's kind of been as popular as it has been. Obviously, it's growing. Yeah, exactly, Louise. Like, Cryptic or Man is saying that, but I'm just like, what? What, though? You're using the wrong metrics, Cryptic. There's a difference between a Pro Tour doing well and getting a lot of viewage and Magic as a game growing in popularity and streaming in Twitch. Like, yeah, exactly. What Basic is saying is correct there. So, like, there's a pretty big difference between... I do like this version of the deck, by the way. Or, sorry, not this one, but this one. Like, the metric that you're using is this specific Pro Tour perform well, but... Ultimately, I think what you want is to have the game just be very popular on Twitch, not just a specific event. So right now, Fortnite is like one of the fastest growing games on Twitch, but there's a difference. It's not that there's one event that everyone tuned in to see that was Fortnite. It's that there's a lot of Fortnite streamers that a lot of people are watching. You know what I mean? Fart night. I mean, it's not to be mean or anything, Basic, but that is kind of what I mean. Like, Twitch is growing and Magic is also, but it is not skyrocketing in popularity by any stretch. You know, there are games that are growing much faster than Magic is. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing, right? The Pro Tour is obviously going to get, like, the highest viewership because it's the Pro Tour. It should. But that's not the same as having somebody, like a streamer like Ninja, who gets 50,000 viewers watching him play Fortnite. You know, like, that's basically a Pro Tour. You know, there are games that are just getting a lot more viewership than Magic does. You think you're going to stream tonight as long as I go 2-1? Why are you putting that on me? Also, I know you're going to stream regardless of what I do. So, don't... Yeah, I'm not saying that Fortnite is going to continue being popular forever and ever, Riddick. But I am saying that, it's not fair to say that Magic is growing super fast in popularity in Twitch. That's just, like, not really accurate. How goes the quest? Aw, sick day, brags Reggie. That's kind of sweet, though. Don't ruin this LSV stream. He's gonna stream, regardless of how I do. Don't worry. The problem is Magic's pretty... Yes, it is. That is... There's a big problem with Magic with, like, the barrier to entry with Magic's pretty high because any other game you can kind of look at it, and even if you don't know anything about it, you can just look at it and kind of watch and spectate and not understand but still enjoy, right? You can watch a game of Fortnite without being a Fortnite, like, really invested or ever have played Fortnite for that matter and enjoy it. You can do the same with PUBG. And even other deck building games also, like Slay the Spire, for example. Like, you don't need to play a lot of Slay the Spire because you build the deck as you go, so you can kind of, like, come in and immediately just jump into the game. Dead by Daylight is another really good example. That's a very popular game on Twitch. You don't have to know very much about the game to get that you're running away from a killer, right? There's a lot of action when it comes to spectating the sport. Whereas with Magic, if you don't know anything about the game, you can look at MTGO and just be like, I have no idea what's going on. I have no reason to want to keep watching this. It's just, like, very difficult to get into right off the bat. So, I mean, I do think that MTG Arena is probably going to be good in that regard, right? Like, making the game look more appealing, making it look nicer to people who aren't entrenched players and super invested in Magic and know all the rules. You want to have something that looks more visually appealing. Like, I do think that is a really big thing that I hope MTG Arena brings to the table. I think the biggest barrier to entry with Magic is price. Someone can usually experience the game without throwing. Well, it's not just that, VTM. Like, it even is the ability to capture your interest in the game when you just look at it. Like, somebody earlier mentioned that Magic is kind of like a heinous spectator sport, and they're not wrong. Especially when it comes to paper Magic, it is very difficult to make the game look exciting when you're playing with cards, It's not the same as an action game. It's not the same as a shooter. They announced that NDA is going away in March. I heard about that in the last stream. Is it actually going in March, or, like, when in March is it going away? And does that mean that we can stream the game? Do you guys know that? Yeah, seeing the creatures actually punch each other, lightning strikes and stuff. Yeah, I think MTG Arena will help in that regard. Just finished watching the Paradoxical Vintage video and I had to stop in and say, oh my god, it was hilarious and awesome. Zerglin, I am really happy that you enjoyed it. That was, like, one of the better vintage videos that we have played. It was really funny. If Arena has a save purchasable foils or alternate cards and freely obtainable objects, I could predict it becomes more popular than Hearthstone. I mean, I think a lot of people who play both Hearthstone and Magic like Magic better, but like the Hearthstone interface more. I think if the interface were awesome, I think a lot more people who have gone to play Hearthstone or currently play Hearthstone just because the interface is better might come back. If the NDA is gone, it's very likely you'll be able to stream at that point. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That is my hope, too. So that's happening at the end of, like, in March, it sounds like. How do you feel about the amount of chat interaction or entire lack among popular games that are streamed on Twitch? So I would never want to have a stream like that, Basic, because I have, like, when I go and look into, like, the huge streamers and the chat is just, like, emotes. At that point, it feels like you're just playing a game by yourself, and I don't really like that, so I would never want my own chat to look like that. But if people don't mind it, then that's fine. Like, I don't particularly care. Is there a Charmander on the back wall? There is. It's my Charmander body pillow. I think the goal of lifting is so that people can start streaming it. Yeah. That's what I hope for, too. Gaby doesn't read my chats anyway. Yeah, it's Charmy. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. It's Charmy right there. He's saying hi. He's going like this. No, I like memeing. You can meme on the stream. In fact, I am a memer myself. But there's, like, a difference between a chat with 50,000 people where it's all just emotes, you know? I agree with you what you said about popular chats. Your chat's always so fun and interesting. I just, for my own sanity, like if I didn't feel like I could interact with my chat and feel like I'm hanging out with people, like I don't think I would like streaming as much, you know? Gaby's gonna implement a no emote chat mode. Magic chat is actually still fairly useful even at 40k people. Yeah, there is some amount of hatenosity basically, but it stays like pretty civil. And I have seen other streamers that have really big chats that still manage to have like interaction with the chat and have the chat be playable. So it is doable for sure. Some amount of it is, I think, what the streamer kind of shows is okay or not okay in the chat, you know. This chat is admittedly the best. I do love this chat. This chat is very good. All right, you guys, I'm gonna save this deck to my account. I need to see if I'm missing anything. I noticed that I don't have all my Goryo's Vengeances, which I'm kind of annoyed about. I don't know where they could be because I never saw cards. Chat is the best as long as they RTFC. But what if my chat never RTFCs? Chats that are like 500 people are the best. You can usually get most of your questions answered and enjoy the stream. Yeah, Riddick, I think somewhere between the like... Do I ever RTFC? No, probably not. Let's update that. I think somewhere between... Chats between 100 viewers, like 100 concurrents, to probably like 1,500, I think are where they're best at. Maybe even like up to 2,000. Is when, you know, like it's moving along and it's cool. Gaby, for the money they make, you would live in the world of emotes. Yeah, well, obviously, yes, Misha. I'm just talking specifically, like, I was speaking about my own ethos as it pertains to those chats, because somebody asked me about it. I wasn't saying, like, if you had to have that chat and make as much money of them, would you take it? Like, that's, like, a different question, you know? Every once in a while, it's fun to hang out on those channels with 7 viewers. No, it is too, and I do hang out on those too, Van Wedge. I have discovered a lot of streamers that I really like by sometimes going into some popular games that don't get streamed as much and watching those people play it. Like, I always do that with Stardew Valley, because I really like when people stream that game. I find it very, like, relaxing, and so I'll see a lot of streams with not that many viewers and not that many concurrents. Sure. So what do you think you'd do, Gabby, if you somehow got too many people watching regularly? Start streaming some more niche stuff until viewership gets more manageable? No, I'm sure there's ways you can handle, like, a huge chat. I've seen streamers, very, very big streamers, handle chats just fine. I wouldn't want to just, like, change the game. I'd still want to stream the games that I like to play. I've always wanted to do that. Yes, Stunlock is streaming tonight. He's in the Streamer Showdown. He's in Pod 2. Alright, we're gonna get some cards from MTGO Traders. We have time to do this right now since, like, the Streamer Showdown's not even going right now. Let me see. Oh, actually, we're about to start. Cool, cool, cool. I was gonna say, what are we missing to make this deck happen? I noticed that I'm missing the Vengeances. I don't know where they went. I thought I lent them to BK, but I texted him and he doesn't have them. So I'm like, where did my Vengeances go? I didn't sell them. And what am I missing from the sideboard to make this deck playable? Some Bantu's Last Reckonings. And... oh, that's right. God, Chalice of the Void is so expensive in Magic Online, it makes me not want to buy them. I feel like I should just have them, though. I feel like I always need Chalices and I never have them. How do you feel about Team Viper slowly taking over the entire showdown? I like it, Squirrel. It kind of has been happening. Let's see. Is there anything that I'm missing from my Tron deck? No. I was looking. I was updating some lists yesterday. Rather. The fish deck is good. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, and then I was looking at Mill. I don't have a lot of cards for Mill, unfortunately. Forest Gaming Noob, welcome to the stream. Goryo says are only like a liver and a soul on the black market. They're actually kind of expensive. They're like $8, I think. Chalices are really expensive in paper. Let me see how expensive they are in online. Online. Chalice of the Void, where are you? Chalice of the... Where is Chalice of the Void? There it is. Chalice of the Void. What? There's 75 for 3. So yeah, each one is like 20 something a piece. They're so expensive. Mr. Metronome, hi. Good luck, have fun. Hi, Gaby. Aww. You like ley lines over chalices and Grishol? I mean, part of the reason that I want to just buy the chalices is because I feel like I always need the chalices. We're going to keep this hand because we have returned phalanx and drawn phalanx too. Like, we will find our blue sources. Oh, because the Discord link doesn't take you anywhere, Robo. You just have to connect your Discord account to your Twitch account, and then the name of our Twitch server is called the Timeout Club. It's just gonna show up under your connections. It's gonna like show up on the left-hand side. Hey! Chalice Fund, thank you so much, Apple Tunes. I appreciate that. That money will be going towards the Chalice Fund.
Chalice Fundo.
That was a really good draw. The Read the Bones? Ooh. Do we want the Triton Fortune Hunter? I don't think we do. I think we want the Island and then like a blind draw. The Scourge Mark is good, and I guess Triton Tactics is good with the Triton Fortune Hunter. Maybe we do want both. Like, what are we doing next turn? Next turn we're going Harpy for sure. Top decking Read the Bones makes it a lot more likely that I will. Hey, Ashlyn, how are you? Ashlyn, we are 1-1 in the Streamer Showdown. You guys, Ashlyn is in the stream, is on the Viper Brood stream team with me. If I've not checked her out, you should. She's in the second Streamer Showdown also, along with Stunlock here in chat. Hi, Nikolai. How are you? Welcome. Welcome back. I think I am going to top both. We do have a lot of cards that are good with Triton Fortune Hunter right now. Like the Triton Tactics, the Scourge Mark. If you Scourge Mark a Triton Fortune Hunter, you draw 2. That's so sick. Also, that goes to any sub here in chat that maybe isn't on our Discord. We have like 100 people in the Discord, which is awesome because that means that the Discord's pretty active. But we have a lot of nonsense in the Discord, which I like. It's not all just Magic. It's just a lot of games, gaming, recipes. I tweeted this out earlier. There's a room in the Discord called Black Panther Spoilers, and I have not seen Black Panther yet, but I saw that channel and I hadn't seen it before, and I was like, this is cool, I'm gonna go check it out. And then went in there, read spoilers, and I was like, I don't know what I expected, I'm so dumb. When I first saw the Reed nickname was The Bones, I didn't get it, but when I did, it was awesome. Yeah, it's good. Hey, Doga, how are you? Welcome. Got disco working, awesome, Robo. One of us. MTA versus LRR finals for not... Wait, how is LRR in the not last finals? Their deck was so sick. Hey, Loot, how are you? Welcome. Oh, I know, Squirrel. It was very stupid. Look, it was all me. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I did look at it and I was like, this is such a cool channel. I'm going to check it out. Oh, wait, I don't know what I expected. It's... Oh, boy. Anthusa, you say? God, if only we had a way to kill Anthusa and just punish them hard for doing this. Yeah, I do that too, Squirrel. So basically when I see any channel that has unread, I just kind of go in and peek it all. Like I just peek at all of it, like pretty quickly just to see what's up. So when I saw the Black Panther channel, I was like, oh, I haven't seen this one. Click. Yeah, I want to see it this weekend, hopefully. I'm gonna have to check Discord settings when I'm on PC tonight. I know it's connected, but I don't see your server. So my geek, I can do a refresh on the server too to make sure that you can see it. But yeah, you should see it if it's connected. Katie Rose, how are you? And how's? I am good. It's so good to see you. How have you been, Katie? I haven't been able to stop by your stream in a bit. As you know, I'm moving in like 7 days, basically. So it's been like monopacking. And in fact, look at how sad my stream background looks right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, Katie Rose sporting that check mark very, very nicely. I'm super into it. Oh yeah, moving is so bad. We can't even block this. So I think this is gonna attack next turn. It's gonna go to 7. So I kind of think that this turn we don't play Prognostic Sphinx. I think we play Triton Fortune Hunter and attack with Harpy. And then when this attacks, we untap and we ambush a bunch of their lands. Yeah, that's the plan. And then we get to draw a card from Triton Fortune Hunter too. So it's all gonna work out. Battle Cruiser operational. It's just kind of unfortunate because our deal of Perforos on the Enthuse is like the exact wrong size for us to... Okay, well, let's let that happen. Let's go Triton Tactics on... Hold on. And you and you. Triple block. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, this trade's gonna happen. Yes, we did it. Wow. Bless RNG. That was amazing. Katie, how's stuff going on the stream? What have you been streaming lately? Bless RNG Jesus, I cannot believe that worked. Oh boy, Nessie and Asp is a problem though. Our opponent's going ringer into ringer. And it doesn't untap. Oh boy. Do we just Scourge Mark on Triton Fortune Hunter and try to find answers? I'm determined to beat their billions. I can't stop, won't stop. I know, I saw that you've been streaming some of that game. I did not play it. It looked very fun. But I forget what else I was playing during that time, so I never really hopped on the bandwagon. And now people aren't talking about it as much, so... We forgot to call in the whammies, so we got whammied. Alright, we're gonna play Prognostic Sphinx, because if they attack with Nessie and Asp, we attack with Prognostic Sphinx, and then we get to scry 3. So... because your opponent seems to be casting some whammies. I know. I know. Okay, they're not there yet. 4, 5, 6 is cost 7 to make monstrous. Yeah, Kim, that is true. I started streaming Slay the Spire, so that's why I haven't been playing their billions. That is correct. Oh boy, can we ever beat this Nessie and Asp? 6-7 first strike. My God. I'm just gonna take it. Okay. I'm gonna Scourge Mark up this bad boy. And hopefully we drew a land into a land. Okay. We're not gonna win this game, I don't think. So we don't die if they monsters this. We just go to 1. So I think our best chance here is make return phalanx, lose defender. Attack with everybody. And scry something amazing to the top. How much hexproof can we grant to Sphinx? All of it, basically. Where are you moving to? I'm moving to Denver at the end of the month. Say it. Sounds good, Sliver. Thank you for stopping in. It is good to see you. Hi, Gaby. Longtime YouTube watcher and wanted to come to one of the Theros drafts. I saw you on the Theros leaderboards. Awesome one. Welcome, welcome. I hope you've been enjoying Theros Flashback draft. It's been good. I mean, we're getting crushed right now. What are we hoping to draw into, chat? Let's have a real talk right now. What would be good? Basically, any creature right now that can block this thing is a decent draw. Most notably, I think what we want is Shipbreaker Kraken so we can keep this tapped. Or Sea God's Revenge would be pretty sick too. So they can't attack us and hit for monsters here because we go down to 1 and then they die in the crackback. So I think we do need to leave like 1 monster, like just like a Nimbus Naiad on top. And if we leave a Nimbus Naiad on top, it's going to be just 1 blocker and then we get to attack with these 3 again. Probably Sealock monster. Yeah, okay. Nimbus does draw us too. That is true. If we Nimbus the Triton Fortune Hunter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then we can't cast a Sealock monster. Yep, I agree with Nimbus Naiad. So let's go bottom. We might want the Sealock monster. Because if we monster the Sealock monster, I guess when this is monsters, we can't block it. Yeah, so let's bottom the Sealock monster and then top the Nimbus Naiad. Okay. All right, chat. We should not be dead here, even if they play a land. This is when I was out of the game for 3 years, so I don't know the format. Yeah, Doggery, everybody has a couple formats where they haven't been in the game for that long, so... Or like, it was a period when they were playing a lot of Magic, then they weren't playing a lot of Magic, you know what I mean? This is a period where I had just started playing Magic a lot, so it's a pretty like super nostalgia-packed format for me. Let's go back and do some Tempest drafting. So I never drafted Tempest crazy, but I did draft Tempest Remastered, and that format was pretty fun. I know enough about this format to remember all the asp jokes. Yes, I do too. Hey, Race, how are you? All right, we're not blocking here. They're gonna have a follow-up, right? Nimbus Naiad. Oh boy, and Agent Horizons. So we're definitely gonna need to, I think we need to attack with Prognostic Sphinx and Triton Fortune Hunter. I think we actually have to bestow this onto here, and we're gonna have to leave it behind as a blocker. So I think we just attack with, because we're gonna die in 2 turns to this. So we're on a 2-turn clock. But we need to block this also. Sorry, playing lands and some spells. So I think the best bet that we have here, chat, is make it so that the Nessie and Nesp can't attack us next turn. We basically need to... I think we have to draw. I think we have to Nimbus Naiad onto this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then see what we draw, and then that determines what we can attack with. All right. Gosh. No, the scry, what we drew actually changed whether we wanted to attack with Triton Fortune Hunter or not. Because now I'm going to hit with Prognostic Sphinx. Or actually, I'm going to hit just with Triton Fortune Hunter. No, I should still hit with Sphinx to scry. And then we leave these behind. This blocks here, this chumps here, and then they get in for 3. But then they can't, unless they have other blockers, they can't do that attack anyway. So they're going to have to leave the Nessie and Nesp back. So we're going to take 3, and they won't attack with this. So we have to attack with Sphinx. All right. Disciple of Phoenix, Island, and Triton Fortune Hunter is nothing. We're basically trying to draw into Sea God's Revenge, so I think we just bottom everything. Bottom, bottom, bottom. If I send with both, I die on the crackback. What are you talking about? Dude, always fit into Antiquity. So stupid. Now they just give this unblockable. And I can block here. Yep. Yeah. Shipwreck Singer. Did we even put spells in this deck or what? Oh boy. Rest and pepperonis. I remember main maining enchantment removal in this set was like actually a thing. There's just so many enchantments. Thank you, whoever that was, for supporting the stream via the Humble Bundle. Thank you, thank you. The pepperonis have been rested. Don't think we have any sideboard action. Sideboard action. Oh yeah, I forgot to tweet this out. Oops. Shipwreck Singer's really good. Yeah, this card's awesome. Alright, we can, our opponent's deck is good, but I think we can do this. I think our deck is pretty good too. We have a lot of good beef. We just have to get later in the game. I guess we can't ever deal with like a Nessie and Asp. Sip of Helmlock would have been good. Hi, I'm Molly. Welcome back. We lost a kind of tilting game, Molly. We flooded out pretty badly. Darius, I didn't even draft Stormbreath, not really. I picked it up in the pack 3 when there was nothing in my deck for it, you know? And because this ace happens to be Swiss, the Streamer Showdown is Swiss, then we have a pretty good chance against playing against it. So I was like, well, there's nothing in our deck, and we get to take this really, really good card out of rotation. So might as well. Might as well. We are not last, but we're definitely not first, and we are well en route to be on the... We are no longer defending champions, that's for sure. Alright. We got this, chat. We can win in the next 2. We can keep this. Taking that dragon really helps LRR. Hey, John, how are you? We are doing good. This is the last round of the Streamer Showdown. Yeah, for sure, Darius. For shizzle. Phalanx. We play Unicorn now. I can play Sealock Monster next turn. Oh shoot! Juice. Turn off out of these. I almost clicked through my attacks. I almost clicked through my turn. My God. Oh boy. When Ember Swallower becomes monstrous, each player sacrifices 3 lands. That is such a nombo with my Sealock monster. It is unbelievable. Oh, the main deck hate. Wow. Get fucked. This is 7 mana before we can actually turn something monstrous. What's the best thing for us to play here? Still Sealock Monster? It feels like we want to kind of Scourge Mark to find more land so that we can get to 7 pronto. So we can get to 7 before they can. And start attacking with Sealock Monsters. Oh, also, yeah, the Sealock Monster fixes them for activating this thing. That is kind of funny. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like play Scholar, and then I'll put the Scourge Mark on the Scholar. I know it's not the best sequencing because we're drawing after... But I don't think I want to put the Scourge Mark on the Sealock Monster. That just doesn't make sense. Okay, that was not bad. Another Scourge Mark. Scourge Mark just kind of replaces itself, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey Johnny, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Don't think I want the Scourge Mark. I think if I had yeah, it seems medium. I think if I had the like Triton Shorestock or whatever it's called, that would be okay, but... And I think next turn all I'm doing is playing a Sealock monster in hopes that we draw a land soon and we can attack with both Sealock monsters. Like, that would be cool, because they're still pretty far from swallowing the embers. Chum says, "Hey Gabby, how's it going? Did I finally get moved out to Denver?" Not yet, Chum. It's at the end of the month. March 2nd is my actual move out date. Like, it looks like this. Basically, the reason it looks like this is because I wanted to use Luis's help while he was out here to pack up my place. But I'm still here for like another week. Oh boy, what is this? Mist Cutter Hydra for 4. Well, Baleful Eidolon is good against Mist Cutter. That I will say. Gotta read the bones. We definitely want to land. We definitely want a swamp. So let's bottom island and then let's top the swamp. We drew another swamp. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Kind of want to... Protection from blue is stupid, Molly. Protection from blue is cheat. I kind of want to equip the Baleful Eidolon, but I do think that the next couple of turns are going to be me playing Baleful Eidolon here and then return Phalanx to also have it in play. Because that even blocks that if somehow the Baleful Eidolon dies. Yeah, I think I should do it. I think Mist Cutter was the card that was originally designed as Hercules that underwent a ton of changes. Wait, there was a card designed as Hercules? I do not know about the story. Okay. Now we don't have to monsters a Sealock monster. Now I can just attack. Sure. Oh, F. No protection from blue sparkle poos. Hey, Infamous Albert, how are you? Yeah, this is fine moment. We could Psychic Intrusion to see what's in their hand and see if we draw a removal spell or something. We're in such big trouble. Like, we could attack with Sealock Monster, but I'm not entirely sure what that does. If he's gonna Monster's Umber Swallower, kill the island, maybe. Maybe. I think we have to Psychic Intrusion. We're just very desperate here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Oh yeah, also they just leave Mist Cutter. As long as they're not attacking with Mist Cutter, we can't attack. Well, if we find a way to deal with the Agent of Horizons, we definitely can't let them have a second Agent of Horizons. But they are going to equip this in the second, which is a problem. So I guess we take the first one. We could play our own Agent of Horizons. It doesn't really do anything. Master Waves was so stupid, basic. I do agree with that. You guys were gonna lose. Miss Cutter's stupid. The Sedge Father. So now we know if they play the Spear Point Oriad, or just did. Yeah, we don't have much removal, Molly. We have Sea God's Revenge, which kind of gives us like a little bit of oomph, but nothing against Miss Cutter. Can't even attack here. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to pass here and start using that Scholar of Athreos. They're probably just gonna hit us over 2 turns. Hey Slurm! Slurm, welcome to the Brood. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing awesome today. Three times per turn is okay until you get removal, but I only have 1 turn, Puke Hole. What is this, Exiled? We're losing badly is what this is. This is Theros Flashback Draft. It's a Streamer Showdown, Exiled. The highest quality format with heroic in it. What are they thinking about? I feel like we're pretty dead. They should just, yeah, they're gonna activate that thing. One. 2. 3. Gosh. We don't also have a way to gain life, right? So we are almost certainly dead. Aww. We even had the false hope that maybe we would draw something there. Look, Sea God's Revenge would have been dope here. Like, it would have been the tempo swing we needed. I don't know that we would have won, but... yeah. Yeah. So if we hadn't played Agent, I guess we would go to 6 and then we get 1 more draw. Nah, it was just gonna be an island. We were not drawing anything useful. Honestly, the Mistcutter Hydra really messed us up badly because we had maybe attacks and stuff that we could do here if not for the fact that Mistcutter's just back on defense. So, Res. We could have done land for one more turn. Yeah, that was sad. Let me wrap up the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Streamer Showdown. This is probably the last Theros Flashback draft that will be online, but this was a very fun format, so if you did enjoy it, let me know. If you want to see more videos, you can go to youtube.com/GabySpartz, and if you want to come say hi to us in the live stream, you can come to twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons Central Times. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See